action him or stick something to him between.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. 30. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, but it'll be second down from the 24. They'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Mike 54. Hard ball. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Goff. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll have the 1st down as he's up to about the 18. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, Goff. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. All right, CD, let's have a little fun. Now that we're into October, I'm going to give you some AFC teams. You tell me quickly, contender or pretender. You ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's start in the East. Buffalo.
Contender for a wild card spot.
Okay, how about the Chargers?
Pretender.
AFC North, the Steelers.
Contender because the AFC North is a jumble.
Okay, and then lastly, let's go to the South, Jacksonville.
Pretender. Houston now in control.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A man who excelled on this field for USC, Clay Matthews. Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, Alpha. Right there, 54, right there. DC. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. They got a man. It's Woods. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A gain of 22.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Goff now looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, we got a second. Let's look ahead to Week 7 and what's on the slate. Things start out Thursday night. Kansas City at Denver, divisional battle.
Suddenly an interesting game. Kansas City having lost their last 2, and Denver now playing defense as we expected. But how about the NFL 100 game of the week? Oakland at Green Bay, a rematch of Super Bowl II.
Also have New Orleans at Chicago and Philly visiting Dallas on Sunday night.
That is a huge win in the NFC East.
Yeah, both teams 3-3. The winner will have the lead in that division. Now Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Samson Abukum coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Another try after the 1st down sack. Goff, he gets it to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now Goff gets this into the hands of Brandon Cooks. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Here's Goff. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
You draw quarters.
And an alley to run. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Check the backer, check the backer. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Mike.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Check Mike 54.
Throwing again on second down. Goff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. An 18-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of the special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Goff. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. But now it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Airing it out deep for Woods. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a first down throw, gone. That'll be caught by Cup. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Goff now to throw. He'll get this one to Cup, complete.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Connection made here, Goff to Higbee. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Back to the ground game here, Gurley. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 2nd and 9, Goff to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And it's caught, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Goff on first down. Then Woods has it complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. Now it's gone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To the air again, Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
Remember, throughout my career, hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Goff now looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but and a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the 1st down marker. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw is Goff. Samson Abuka coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. Here's Natson. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for 1 more 1st down to help salt this one away. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Gone. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Corey Littleton in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back to throw, Goff. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Line 20.
54 Mike. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Goff. Then he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On 1st down, Goff. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Try to get it to Woods.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
180.
Right there.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And I think this defense